now we're seeing the effects of the trades and how each team that made the major trades is being affected. We got your Lakers.
My Lakers
on a 10-game winning streak.
My Lakers
got Luka out here looking like a well, he's a superstar, but Luka on the Lakers thriving, dropping 30, getting double doubles on the regular.
He just went to the finals. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, we knew that. I mean,
LeBron out here looking a little bit younger. Something to play for, I guess.
Yeah. This is his last stand. This is it.
But that's also being said for the Warriors with Jimmy Butler, because they've been on a winning streak as well.
I did not. I mean, I guess I should have figured, like, when you're that good, you'll figure out how to play with somebody else.
Yeah.
But the Lakers are doing far better than what I thought.
What you thought it was gonna be?
I thought it was still gonna be middle of the pack.
Yeah. It's too much firepower between those two.
Defense, but
Luka's been playing defense.
Yeah, see, and they've figured that out. And then I also thought that Dallas would have been a lot better.
Dallas fell apart.
But Dallas fell apart.
Dallas, everybody got hurt.
But
except for Clay, right?
Right?
That's crazy.
And I now know that he's kicking himself in the. And like, he's kicking himself so bad right now. So, AD goes down. AD goes down on the first day. First game.
Crazy.
And then you have Kyrie. He's out for the season.
Yeah, knee.
So it's, on paper, I thought that they would have been a decent team if you would have had Gafford come back. You would have had AD and Kyrie, and then all the the rest of the role players. And you had Clay. I thought that it would have been a decent team, a well enough team to compete. Not good enough to get over the hump.
I think they had ability with Kyrie and AD.
Okay. That's
that's enough.
And,
I think.
And my thing with AD is you're Mr. Glass.
Yeah, but previous season he was well. He's doing pretty good.
He's been doing well.
You can't really expect to get a groin injury like.
Not stretching.
Yeah.
Sit.
But yeah. So Dallas literally just they fell off.
Yeah.
The playoff run. The Lakers are second. In the West.
Yeah, it's OKC number one.
Yeah, but I think OKC is getting downplayed because everybody's highlighting these.
Well, they're a small market. Small markets
it's
always get downplayed.
Small market, but they're literally just tranching everybody. They're running through everybody. Them and the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers have been playing really well.
See, here's my thing with the Cavaliers, and I don't trust Donovan Mitchell.
Why?
Because he does this every year. He bugs out in the regular season.
Yeah.
And then playoffs, he's injured.
Playoffs, he's gonna eat. The way that they're playing, he's not overworking himself.
We'll see.
Like they're playing really well.
Boston's still the team to beat.
I think they got Boston's number. I mean,
and Boston's your team.
Boston's not my team.
Boston's your team.
Not my team.
Boston's your team.
But Boston overall, Boston is a bigger team in general, right? And their two main stars and their center,
and they shoot 53s.
Yeah.
No, literally, they're averaging like 45, 53s. It's crazy.
Yeah. So I mean, Boston is a team to beat, but I think the Cavaliers have their number. I think the Knicks could pull. The. You don't think so?
Knicks are 0. I just saw the statistic yesterday morning. The Knicks are currently March 9th 0-9 versus the top 4 teams. They haven't won against OKC. They haven't won against Cleveland. They haven't won against Boston. And it's something with the Lakers. Yeah, it's top 4 teams in the West and the East. the top two teams on each coast, they're having a hard time. They're and they're currently 3 seed.
Yeah, I think they'll figure
in the
it.
East.
By the time playoffs kicks in, I think they'll figure it out because they have the potential to win. I think they could win and get to the finals.
So we're at the beginning of March. What, April 6th, April 7th,
Mhm.
end of the season. Preliminary guesses. Who do you think is going to? I don't want to say who do you think is going to make the finals, not win it? Who do you think who do you think has the best chance, and who do you think is going to make it? Who do you think is going to make it out the West? Who do you think is going to make it out the East?
I think OKC definitely can make it out the West.
Okay.
The way the team is set up, I think they could definitely make it out of the West.
East.
The East. East is kind of funny because I've been watching the Cavaliers play, and it does look like they can, but the issue is with Boston is, and I know I say it, but the issue with Boston is like if when push comes to shove, they can't run through. They will run through your team, and they'll get back. They could get back there. I'll say Boston.
So you think it's going to be
Thunder and Boston.
Thunder and Boston.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say who I think would win that.
I think but dark horse. I think the Warriors can make it
I agree with that
because you got playoff Jimmy.
They're definitely rejuvenated.
Yeah,
they're definitely rejuvenated.
I think that what they need to do, because there's been short-term contract signings, they need to sign a big man, just for a playoff run, a good big man for a playoff run, and I think that'll lock it in for them. Because once Kuminga come back, they have more than enough firepower. They just need somebody to guard the rim. Draymond is but so tall, and he can do but so much.
If it's not, I agree with the Warriors. I don't know if I'd call them a dark horse, but they're low in the seeding. They're gonna go up.
6 right now, right?
They're 6.
6.
Oh, they're not in the play-in no more. Okay,
they're not in the play-in. No,
they're not in the play-in. Okay,
they get in the play-in. The dark horse thing kind of changes, but if they're out of the play-in, I feel they can make it.
We'll see.
Less games.
I'm gonna for the West. I'm gonna choose Denver.
Who?
Denver.
Oh, you're right.
I'm gonna choose Denver.
You're right. They've been playing good. West. Yeah.
Joker just had a 31, 22, and 21. Something. Stat line was insane.
Mm-hmm.
That stat line was insane. He had 23 rebounds and 22 assists and 31 points. How you have a 30-point, 20 rebound, 20-20? How do you have a triple double like that?
Yeah,
that's crazy. And I would also like to see my man Russ get his dues.
Yeah,
I would love to see that.
Yeah.
I do think that Jimmy Butler, he has a chip on his shoulder. He has something to prove. Be mindful of that man. Mindful of him.
I think it would be very.
And they're playing him and Steph are playing very well together.
If they get on a roll and everything's clicking for them in the playoffs, I think that's a straight shot to the finals.
And playing one game off is very different from playing a 7-game series where I have time to figure out and make adjustments.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying, as far as the East, Boston.
You don't think
Boston?
The Bucks have been playing pretty good ever since.
Bucks are the only team that could face them. I don't think that is going to be Cleveland. It's going to be
Cleveland got some size on them too, though.
Yeah, but who has more
firepower?
Who has more experience? Who has more experience?
I mean, Boston would have the most experience, but then Boston and the Bucks. Yeah.
If all three got size, what are the difference makers?
Yeah.
Experience beats out youth every single time. So I'm gonna go with the experience. Boston, if not Boston, then the Bucks. And I'm gonna stick with Boston. They are still the team to beat. And I'm not gonna be disrespectful to Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown.
No. But it'll be nice to see them do a back-to-back, a repeat.
That'd be fun.
That'd be good. Another banner in Boston.
Yeah.
But
yeah. as a native New Yorker, like
I know,
it kind of makes me want to throw up in my mouth.
I know,
but
because
it is what it is. I'm trying to be objective about this.
I would love to see the Knicks get to the finals. I think they can with that team that they have. I think they can. They just have to once they get into a rhythm in the playoffs. That'd be one thing to see how they are because last year they were doing good. It just started falling apart.
When they first traded for Cat, one of my old coworkers hit me up. He was like, "Yo, why do we do this? He sold the tissue paper. Why you gotta do that?" I mean, listen. If Cat can stay, if Cat can stay consistent, and Jalen Brunson stays healthy, sky's the limit for them.
Yeah,
I think sky's the limit for them. But be worried about the Bucks. Giannis is still Giannis, and
Dean's been playing pretty good.
He's been playing better.
Yeah,
he's been playing better.
Dean time.
Yeah, and Boston. Yeah, Warriors, Denver, Boston Bucks.
Lakers? You don't think the Lakers? Have you watched any of their games since the trade?
No.
Watch it. It's interesting because
can the Lakers?
Because Luka still plays slow as hell, but he
can't do nothing with him.
He's slow as hell, but he's still making shots.
Do you think
they can't stop him
at this current moment? Not just one-off game in a 7-game series. Do you think the LA can beat Denver?
Yeah.
Do you think they can beat OKC? 7 games, not just one.
I don't know about OKC. I think OKC will win because of the youth. Because LeBron will get tired.
Do you think?
And Luka could keep up but so much.
He was getting tired too. He was winded last year.
Oh no, but he's gonna be like I'm saying. He could keep a butt so much. He's younger, but he's gonna get tired as well.
And do you think that LA can be? I mean, this one might not a given, but probably a closer to a yes. Do you think that they can beat Golden State if they?
But them Clippers. Nah,
it's over. Conversation done.
Clippers.
Conversation done.
Have you seen that team?
I'm good.
You can't just turn your back on them. You can't. You got. If you see the squad they got a.
What year are we in, Yaya?
Can't.
What year are we in? We're in 2025, right?
You can't turn your back on them.
What year did Kawhi go to the Clippers? How long have we been talking about this?
I'm just saying, man.
I don't know. 2020. No, I'm sorry, 2019, because he won in 2019. Yeah. So I mean, 2019 to 2020. What? We're talking about 5 years ago.
Look,
I've been riding with him for 5 years. I'm good.
I'm saying, good. You can't turn your back on them Clippers.
Now I can't turn my back.
Look, I'm telling you.
Kobe Bryant said that James Harden play style will never win. You could be a system all you want or all you think. Guess what? You're not going to win.
Look, watch them play.
Okay.
I am saying.
Still middle of the pack.
I am saying.
Second round exit.